Hello traders, it's June 20th, 2024. We're looking at a daily chart of Block, and I own 100 shares of Block at $65. And in today's video, we're going to do something pretty fun. We're going to take a live trade. We're going to sell a covered call against my position in Block. And before I do that, I want to give a shout out to my good friend Chuck. Chuck's been married to my cousin nearly my whole life, and I've known Chuck for years. He's a great guy. Chuck does a little bit of trading. And Chuck is the one that introduced me to Treasury bills back in early 23, so I'm very thankful and grateful for that. But Chuck and I were talking the other day by phone, and I had just placed a trade, and I got filled. I think it was a covered call on Square a few weeks ago, and I said, "Hey, dude, I just made $73." And he said, "Well, I wish I knew how to do that." So Chuck, my friend, this video is for you. So before we go any further, let's take a little basic look at options. Okay, so we've got calls here and we've got puts, and let's just get rid of the puts because we don't want to talk about them at all today. Okay, so if we are long a call or if we own a call option, that gives us a right to buy stock. If we are short or if we sell a call option, that gives us an obligation to sell stock. Now, since I already own shares, I'm fine. That's why the call is called a covered call. I wouldn't want to sell naked calls. First of all, I don't have the options permission at my broker, and you're going to have a specific level to sell naked calls. And secondly, you're going to have to put up a lot of margin. So let's get back to the option chain real quick here because Square's starting to rally. We're up to almost high of day here. Now let's take a quick look at the option chain. The options that say 21 June and 28 June, that's when the options expire. The 21st options expire tomorrow, and the 28th of June, those options expire a week from Friday. I think that's what we're going to do, what we're going to sell. So let's take a look at the option chain, and let's look at the bid and the ask column specifically. And I'm going to be looking at the 66 strike price. See the word strike up here? If you sell an option, say a 66 option, then I have the obligation to sell shares at $66 between the moment of the sale of the call and option expiration. If I were to buy a 66 call, then that gives me the right to buy shares at $66 between the moment I buy the call and the option expiration. So let me draw your attention to the bid and the ask columns. Now, in the case of the 66 call, 53 cents is the lowest price anyone's willing to sell, and 48 cents is the highest price anyone's willing to buy. Now let's take another look here at options real quick. So one option contract controls 100 shares, and options are priced per one share. So to get the premium received, we multiply 100 by the actual price. So back to the option chain here, if I were to sell this call for 49 cents, we would multiply that by 100. I would receive $49. So let's take another look at the charts here, and I'm going to bring in my flex grid. I'd like to see another rally. We'd pushed up to around 62.65, and Square has not been doing so well lately. It's been in a downtrend. So if we could get this to push up another quarter or so, I think I'd go ahead and sell this option. So let's go back into our Word document. And why would we want to do this? Why would we sell a covered call? Well, basically what you're doing is you're renting out your stock. You're saying to someone, I'll sell you the stock at a certain price by a certain time, but it's income generation. And it would reduce the net cost of my trade. So now I have sold other options on Square, but let's say I get that 66 call sold, and let's just say I'd get 50 cents for it. You could basically say that my cost has went from $65 to $64.50 on the position. So we're just about 10 o'clock market time. I think I'm going to pause this and see if we get a little bit more of a push up in price, and then we'll sell this. Okay, it's been a while. It's about noon market time, and Square has just not cooperated with me today, but we're starting to get a little bit of a surge here, so maybe we can get this call sold. As you recall, I was looking to sell the 66 strike, and I was looking to get 50 plus cents. Well, the premium is not quite there yet. So let's see what we can do. If we can get, if we could maybe challenge high of the day here, I think that premium would be back up there, especially if we could surge up there like we have been the past 10 minutes. So I think we'll pause again and then we'll see what happens. Okay, traders, we're getting a price surge here finally, and I've brought up the options level 2, and I'll show you how to do that. So you just click in the trade grid beside the bid or the offer, and that'll bring you up to level 2 here. So we're 49 by 51, so I'd like to see the bid get to 50. We're really challenging high of day here, but I tell you what, this has been the dance of the living dead. Now this 5-minute chart's looking impressive, but man, this has just been a slow grind. So now they've dropped the bid down to 47. I'd like to see a surge into 63, but I tell you what, I think if we could get to 62, if we could get over high of day, I need to route this. So I'm going to pause again and we'll wait for the bids and the offers and see if they get a little more life to them. Okay, we're 62.75, we're 50.53 here, and we are about a minute away from closing this 15-minute candle. 50.53. I think this is going to be all I can hope for. I'm going to push this up to 52, maybe 53. Yeah, I'm going to 53 because we're 50 by 54 here. Okay, I'm going to route this puppy. Okay, we just got filled. We got filled at 53 cents, so good deal. So you can see here I have a position, and you can maybe, if I bring this up a little bit, you can see my position down here as well. So, okay, now I have sold this 66 call, so now I am obligated to sell my shares between now and June 28th for $66 a share, which I'd be happy to do. And for doing that, I received $53 in premium. Now, that $53 is mine no matter what happens. If I get called away, I keep that premium. If Square closes under 66 on the 28th of June, I keep that premium. Now, if Square does close 66.01 or higher on June 28th, I will be called away. Now, I could be called away early as well, but there's probably no way I'd be called away unless we got significantly over $66. So Chuck and everybody else, I hope you enjoyed this. This is a picture of Wrigley Field. Chuck and I have been big Cub fans forever. I was there May 31st. So if we can do a few more of these calls, then maybe we can afford to buy some tickets. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you would subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks again, everyone.